Hello lovely people, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the year 2022 that we're just about to leave behind us and some of the videos that I've enjoyed making on this YouTube channel. As always, thanks so much for supporting me this year and I hope you enjoy looking back over these memories with me. And we started off the year with some love for the Atari ST. It's time to dust off my trusty old Atari ST because from today, I'm playing with power. In February, it was time for a yearly look around my game room. A lot better now. These were all in drawers, so it's nice to have them all out and ready to go at any time. And March saw me looking around an antiques emporium near to me for some much needed vinyl goodness. And in the back room is my favourite of this particular record slash bookshop. As you can see, hundreds and hundreds of records to pour through, as well as lots of different cassette tapes as well, something that I've started getting into recently. And 78s, the biggest collection of 78s in any shop near me. I also got a chance to go to Crufts for the very first time in March. In the afternoon, we went round and saw the Discover Dogs. This was probably my favourite bit of the day, actually, because you got to see all these different examples of different breeds of dog, a lot of which I hadn't seen before, like this lovely chap here. And I was back taking a look at some retro formats in April. Welcome to movies on a mini disc. And just to give a size comparison, as I'm sure some people will be wondering, here is the UMD case next to a DVD box set and next to a Blu-ray box set. And the disc itself compared to a DVD and a Blu-ray. As the weather started to improve, I took a trip out to the Nantwich Jazz and Blues Festival. And then in May, I was back to talking about retro formats again, this time with the VHS. But with the invention of the VHS, not only could you have pre-recorded films to watch at home, but you could also make your own using a video recorder to record off the telly all your favourite shows and films. I had an awesome trip to Sheffield in July and checked out the video game museum that was there. So the first thing to greet you in this massive hall is that amazing giant Sonic the Hedgehog. Into the arcade machines section. Now, as much as I'm into retro gaming, I've not had the chance to play on a proper arcade machine for ages. So this bit was really exciting, getting a chance to play on all these different classic arcade machines. A huge project kept me busy from July till November, celebrating 100 years of the BBC in 100 shows.
Good evening, and welcome to a centenary celebration of the glorious British Broadcasting Corporation.
Back out in July, this time to Liverpool to check out the Doctor Who exhibition at the museum there. Absolutely amazing. It was a pretty vast exhibition, really. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that, it's the Kingfisher, amazing. Coming up to probably my favourite room in the exhibit now. Which had an interactive Dalek and some Cybermen and some of the other classic monsters in as well. And more geekery in Manchester, this time with the video games exhibition there. This week I was lucky enough to go along to the Science and Industry Museum in Manchester with my godson Rupert and to check out a special exhibition they've got there on the history of gaming. Something that I'm sure if you've watched this channel enough, you know that I am a huge fan of. Walking into the exhibition, you are greeted with this massive room full of vintage computers, such as the SNES here, and Street Fighter, of course, Street Fighter 2. An area dedicated to Mario, and on the Vectrex for the first ever time, would you believe? And I know it's a cliche to say, but those vector graphics really popped out of the screen, and it's quite something to play it in real life. October saw me reviewing the B&M GoPro in all its splendour.
Now it's time for a really scientific test of the abilities of the camera underwater. No expense spared here. I have a bath full of lukewarm water and a Zelda figure to see how it copes with objects near and far underwater.
As well as checking out some awesome instruments at PMT Warehouse in Manchester with my friend Graham.
Last weekend I was lucky enough to be invited by my good friend Big G to PMT in Manchester to do some guitar window shopping, something I've not done for a long time. Never actually been to PMT before, but it was a fantastic place, huge warehouse full of every beautiful instrument you could imagine. Some great guitars. Nice.
That's a lot harder to play than that one, actually. In November, my family took a trip to Yorkshire, where I was lucky enough to do a lot of game hunting.
How did they do it, you know? How did they do it? Was it alright for them or not? Yeah, right.
It's about half an hour to go. It's 7:15 when it all happens. We're going to be having the fireworks 7:15.
And to finish off the year, I was lucky enough to sing in a choir with work at Manchester Cathedral, a beautiful place.
So I hope you enjoyed that roundup of the year 2022. It certainly was a roller coaster year, but I've enjoyed some great trips out and I hope you've enjoyed revisiting them with me. Thank you so much for your support with the channel. I've got lots of exciting videos planned in 2023. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do click that subscribe button below. And as always, thanks for watching and take care.